One batch, two batch, penny and dime. If you know, you know, because that's not just a phrase, it's a warning. And also probably the worst nursery rhyme you could ever read to your kids. What if I told you the most dangerous man in Marvel isn't a hero, isn't trying to save anyone, and honestly, he might be the last guy you'd ever want to see on your side. No cape, no mercy, no second chances. Yeah, we're talking about the Punisher. And real quick, are you excited to see him back? Or do you think Marvel is gonna tone him down? Stick around and I'll answer that.
This is the way. This is the way.
Alright, let's go over series overview. Punisher One Last Kill isn't just another Marvel project, it's a statement. No aliens, no magic hammers, no multiverse variants popping in like, hey, I'm you, but with better hair. Just Frank Castle and a city making very bad decisions. And yes, Jon Bernthal is back. And in a minute, I'll explain why this version of Punisher might actually be more dangerous than before. When Marvel got the Netflix characters back, fans were nervous. Would they keep what worked or completely overthink it? Thankfully, they didn't, because Punisher doesn't really do rebrands. He barely does conversations. But here's the key question. How does he fit into the current MCU timeline? That's where things get interesting. Alright, let's go over a recap of Punisher and what we've seen before. We meet Frank Castle in Daredevil Season 2, a grieving father turned one-man war machine. But it's never just revenge, because what he discovers about himself, that's the part that changes everything. In the Punisher series, he uncovers a conspiracy tied to his past and realizes the war didn't create him, it revealed him, which is a wild realization. Most people pick up hobbies, Frank picked up a war. And by the end of Season 2, there's one decision he makes that defines everything going forward. By the end, Frank stops running from who he is. He chooses it. He becomes the Punisher. Now here's why that matters right now in the MCU. Now we see Frank Castle showing up in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Let that sink in, guys. That means he's active right now. And with Spider-Man back to street level, New York just got a whole lot more dangerous. But the real question is, who's he targeting this time? Alright, let's go over some fun stuff. Theories. Let's talk Kingpin. Do we really think Wilson Fisk stays down? Fisk doesn't retire. He reloads. So what happens if Punisher decides to go straight at him? Then there's Daredevil. Every time these two meet, it's a class of ideologies. Matt, there's always another way. Frank, no, there isn't. Terrible impression, by the way. So the next time they meet, are they allies or the problem for each other? Zoom out, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Punisher. This is a full street-level universe forming again. No multiverse, no aliens. And honestly, doesn't Marvel feel better when it's grounded? With Frank moving forward, this isn't the end. It's a setup. Punisher isn't in the shadows anymore. And that means his next move, it's going to affect everyone. Punisher One Last Kill could be the most intense Marvel story we've seen in years. No heroes swooping in, no second chances, just consequences. Just Frank Castle deciding who gets it tomorrow. So when he makes the call, one batch, two batch, penny and dime. Still a pretty terrible lullaby, by the way. But here's the question I want you to answer in the comments. When Punisher and Spider-Man finally cross paths, is Peter going to stop him or realize he might need him? If you're hyped, hit that like and subscribe for more breakdown series and deep dives. And as always, I will see you next time.